Hey guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with Me, and I'm making this a habit, right? This is Friday freebie on Saturday. Sorry about that. I just couldn't get a video up yesterday. I just absolutely could not. I had a migraine, and so I really didn't do a lot all day except get out some orders and that kind of thing. Now, I accidentally printed this on the back. I didn't mean to, but I'm going to go ahead and use them since I've already got them printed. So you will get 4 tags and then 2 1800, this is 1813, 1815 ledger paper in your freebie. I went ahead and gave you a couple of extra pieces. Both of these are going to go with a collection that I'm working on right now. It should be up by hopefully Monday or Tuesday, depending on how my headache runs. So I'm going to do a video, but it's not going to be a long one because I still have the remnants of my migraine. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of one so that we can just kind of figure out what we're doing here. Let's see. I'm going to use these to make some pockets out of, I think. Let's see, how tall do I want them? You can tell I have not thought this through. Let's see, I think I want them 3.5. So I'm going to cut this at 4, since I want it at 3.5, I think. No, I'm going to cut it at 4.5 actually. Because I want to have paper to turn down at the top and the bottom. And then they're 3.25 wide. So we're going to cut this at 3.75. I think. Let me make sure. Now we're going to cut this at 4.25. I'll make sure I have enough. Okay. Now, since we got that out of the way, and I'm just allowing some extra room on the side because I don't want a flat pocket. So what we're going to do is grab our little tool here, and I'm going to score at 1/2 inch here, and then I'm just going to keep turning it and score 1/2 inch all the way around. That way I don't have to worry about making sure I get 1/2 inch over here. Right now we're just going to fold and burnish this. And like I said, I don't print on the back. I just accidentally did it. I had it on something else that I was printing on the back, and I forgot to change it. So, but you don't have to, because that's just wasting that little bit. We're going to go ahead and use this since it's already printed out. No use in throwing it away, is it? I'm just going to cut out all of my little corners here. So this may be the fastest video that you have ever seen me do. Oh me, I apologize for it, but I tell you, those migraines just don't care who they affect, do they? And I've got to where I have them more often now than I used to. I'm sure it's probably because I'm older. Alright, I'm going to turn down that top. And that's going to give me a good reinforced edge. Even though I did print this on a 32-pound copy paper, I'm still going to turn that down so that I'll have a nice edge there. And then we're going to put a little pull in there. And hopefully get it in the middle. If not, you know what? We don't worry about it, do we? And I'll try to make all 4 pockets. I don't know if I'll get around to it, but I'll try. I slept very little last night because my head was hurting so bad, and my medicine was not doing anything for it. So I may be going and taking me a nap here this afternoon. And let's hope that this is going to go in there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Evidently, I didn't measure exactly right, and my little tag is a little bit wide, so you know what we're going to do? We're just going to trim it down. It's not a problem. I can trim that black off of it anyway. I did leave the black around the edges. Some people like that, some people don't. If you don't like it, all you have to do is trim it off. It's not a big deal, but some people like that extra on there so that they can, you know, see where to cut, and then they don't have to ink if they don't want to because they've got that black edge. But like I said, I just put it on there. If you don't want it, trim it off. Okay, that's good. I just trimmed a little bitty fraction off of each side. And then I can go back and trim this so that I'll have that black off of there, and since I don't have it on the sides anymore. And we might actually make the other pocket the right size. I don't know. We might make it this size. Who knows what we'll do. I don't calculate well when my head hurts. I know a lot of you have migraines too because you've told me that you do, and I hate it for you. I tell you, they're no fun. Okay, so that is the tag that I'm going to put in here, I do believe. And see, I left my little flaps because those little flaps will be what glues down to the page. Let's just say this is my page. Then I would put glue here, here, and here, and I would glue that pocket down, and then I still have plenty of room to pull my little tag in and out. It's not tight. So we'll decorate our pocket, but first I think I'm going to go ahead and cut another one. And I'm going to do this. Let's see. So this is 3 1/4. So if we add enough on each side to fold over an inch, then you're going to go, that'd be 3 1/4, that'd be 3 3/4, and 4 1/4. So I'm going to cut it about 4 5/8. That'll give me a little bit of extra room, I think. I think I cut that one a little short. All right, there's 4 1/2. So let's go right there and see if that works. And then we cut it 4 1/2 tall. So 4 1/2. Trying to decide what part I want. I want that part, I think. And I will save that for collaging. That'd be a good collage page. Let's try this again and see if I can get it right this time. Alright, let's just start over here. Score it 1 1/2. Turn it. Score it 1 1/2. Turn it. 1 1/2. One more turn. And come on. 1 1/2. This little board's got some glue on it. I need to clean it up. That's why it's sticking a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fold it over and burnish, and then we'll just trim those corners, and that one will be ready to go too. And then we'll decorate the fronts of them. Cut these little corners out. Yeah, I like that. Now let's glue this top one down. So all we're putting that on there for is just to have a little bit extra strength. Strength. Can't talk today either, so. Okay, there we go. We've got that glued down, and then those will glue down when we put it in our journal. Let's see if our little tag's going to fit better. Oh, yes. That was exactly perfect. So let's go ahead and cut our little pull out of here. When I think those pulls look like they're going to be off, they're actually in the right place. And when I think they're going to be in the right place, they're actually off. So I think my eye is really, really crooked. think when they did my cataract surgery and put those false lens things in there, they messed something up. Let's see. I might can use this. I think I will use this, and I'm just going to go by my little piece here in order to fold it. That way I won't get it too tight, and I don't have to worry about folding a 1/2 inch over and that kind of thing. I'm just going to fold it literally. I'm going to start it off like that, and then we'll just finger fold the rest of it. I'd rather it be a little loose as too tight, because when it's too tight, it's aggravating to get your tag in and out, and I don't like to have my tags tight. Let's just make sure we've got it folded straight, and that sure doesn't look straight, does it? Then we'll fold a little bit over at the top. And then we'll fold this white part up at the bottom. Let's see if that looks anywhere near. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be good enough. Now there will be more of these sheets in the kit. I'm not going to tell you what I'm making. It's going to be a surprise, but you'll be able to use these in your kit. Or in the kit. I mean, you may not want it, but in the kit that I make. Took it for granted there, didn't I, that you're just going to buy it. And then I am going to put a little pull out here. And I'm going to ink it up. So that's 3 of them. We may just go with 3 since we need to decorate. I don't think this one would be wide enough anyway. Well, you know what? It might be. So let's cut some of this off, and we'll just go ahead and do the 3rd one. That way we can get all 4 pockets. All right, I went ahead and trimmed that out and did the pocket because you guys already watched me do 3, so you knew how to do that. Now we're going to decorate the front of the pocket a little bit. And I've got these little pieces, and they were from Temu as well. But I don't want all of that on there because I don't want to cover up that pretty writing. So I was trying to tear it, but this will not tear. So I'm going to have to cut it, but I'm going to cut it real jagged like. I want to just go back and forth cutting it because I don't want it to look straight. We'll save that piece for something else. And I think I'm going to put that down right there. Yeah, I don't want to cover up all my writing, so I'm trying to put them in areas that really won't cover it up. And this is kind of see-through anyway. Sorta, kind of, sorta. Especially if you press it down real well. See, it almost looks like it just was there already. And this has got a little bit of that purple in it, so I thought I would use that tag with it. I'm going to go ahead and put the little pieces on all of the pockets, and then we'll come back and we'll start over and do some more embellishing on them. Not that I'm going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere that I know of. I'm going to put this one on this side too. Won't cover up too much of the writing. And like I said, you can still see through them anyway, so they're like a vellum, really thin vellum at that. There we go. Got that down. And then I just want a little piece of this one, so I'm just going to make it kind of run off the side this way. So we're just going to cut that off. Save that for a rainy day. Someone asked me, was this tool sharp on the end? Yes, it does have a point, almost like a needle. It's not quite as sharp as a sewing needle, but it's more like a thumbtack sharp. And that's what makes it pick up the backing on these real well. There we go. So we got that one and one more. And I'm thinking about, let's see. Yeah, that one will look okay, I think. Maybe. Let's see. I think I want to trim off this white around the edge, though. And I'm going to do that before I start pulling the back off. I don't think it would show anyway, but I'm just going to take it off just to make sure. I was trying to think while I was doing this if there was any more questions. We did get in the new bone folder. We did get in more of the tag punches. These. So those are loaded up along with quite a few other things that we got in. Let's see, where do we want to put this one? I don't want to cover that up, I don't think, right there, the money part. I might just stick it over here on this side. Whoops. I got a wrinkle. Use my bone folder to press that out. There we go. Alright, so we got that one down. Now we can do a little bit more embellishing on them. So I think this one I'm going to put with the blue tag, or kind of teal, bluish teal. And I thought about that flower. Ooh, I like that. I'll have to cut a little bit off of the bottom, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Now, do we want a little label in behind it? That could be a possibility. I still haven't got all these labels cut all the way out. I don't want more numbers because there's numbers on here. And I think those are going to be too big. Let's just go to our Katie labels. Okay, I'm going to cut out one of these smaller ones. I think that it calls for a smaller label. I'll probably just go ahead and cut a couple more out while I'm at it, because I'll probably use them. Well, let's see if that one will work. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. It could have been a little darker, but that's going to work. And I'm just going to put it in the middle of that other writing and numbers. That way maybe we won't cover up everything. I'm going to open those out because they're irritating me. Now let's put this down, and I'm going to go right there, I think. There we go. We'll go ahead and cut this little tail off here. And these are the new bone folders I was talking about. I love it. Okay, I think that's all on that one. I like that. It's going to be a neat pocket. And then this tag was going to go in there. And when I come to putting these in the journal, I'll decorate the tags more, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to leave them as they are, I think. Okay, now which one did we get to go with this one? Let's do this one next. I know what tag goes with it. The green one. Yeah, that's the one I cut down a little bit, I think. So put that tag in there. And then I'm thinking. I might put that label on. Let's find a flower. And I just pulled out my little flowers here. I think we are sold out of maybe all of these except, I don't know, there might be one left. And I think that's it. We might go with that because we got a little pink flower up there. everything's got static in it, so it's grabbing hold of my hand. And this plastic. Let's see. I'm going to put that there. So I'm going to put this label hanging off just a little bit. So we'll put it right there. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm just going to cut the excess off. Well, I'll fold it around for now. If it starts coming up, we'll cut it off later. Right now, we'll just fold it around. And we'll go ahead and put this on. See what I was talking about? This is just tacky enough. It's not really sticky, but things just don't slide on it. There we go. And I'm going to put that down right there. Somewhat centered. I didn't want to center it, but I just want it to go over this and over that. Like that. Get that little part off. So there is that one. And then this one, let's see. This one we did the purple with, so yeah. We've got that little bit of purple in here. Oh, and that tag actually has a little bit of purple in it, so that's good. Now let's see if we can find a flower. Don't think I have any purple flowers that I know of. Not tall ones anyway. And you can use any kind of flowers. You don't have to have these. I just happen to have them, so I'm going to use them up if I can. Let's see. I'm just going to pull these out so I can see them. I just don't believe I have a purple one in here. I'm just going to use that rose right there. Yeah, we'll just use the rose. I've got something bumping out in my garage, and I'm just wondering when they had the garage door open yesterday if some kind of cat or dog or something got in there. I'm going to have to go check it out when I get finished here. I can hear it bumping ever so often. I don't want anything to be hung up in there and starve to death. Let's put that one about right there, and I don't think we'll have to cut any of it off. Nope. I did bring it up a little higher than I wanted, but you know, I'll probably put a little piece of washi down there at the bottom, so no problems there. Now we've got one more. That's the pink one. This doesn't have pink in it, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to use this little tag, and it's got a little bit of pink flowers in there. And then let's see what flower we want to use. I'd have a nice tall pink one. We'd already used that one. We don't want to use that one again. Let's see, we haven't used that one. Okay, there's one that we haven't used. Let's use it. I think I'll put my tag, or my label, I don't know why I'm calling that a tag, over on that side. Told you my brain don't think when I'm... No, I'm not going to put it on that side. I'm going to put it on this side just because there's nothing here and it won't cover up any writing. Just going to leave it right there. Normally I don't put it on the same side as I do something like that, but when I don't want to cover up writing, I do. So that one goes in there. Alright. Those are finished. So we've got all 4 tags, and let's see if we can just kind of slide them in here where you can see them. And then all 4 pockets ready to go in our journal. Let's see. Yeah, you can still see it if I put it right there. Whoops. Move those so that the glare will stop. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Please go over and download your freebie. Like I said, I did give you some extra sheets this week just because I didn't get a video up yesterday and I'm running behind the 8 ball, so I just wanted to give you a little bit extra. And then watch for the kit, the journal kit, that will be coming out hopefully Monday or Tuesday of next week if I can get things finished and if this headache will go away. All right, we will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, you have to be a subscriber to download these freebies. So if you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure that you do that now, and then you can go over to the link below and download. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.